So once the sensors are mounted, clamps are mounted, we now add the sensors to the mounting clamp. Program has been selected. So we push the green button to go forward. Sensors have been mounted, so we push the green button one more time so we can mount the brake pedal depressor. Brake pedal depressor is mounted. So we push our green button to now do our caster sweep. So our first part of this process is to level the sensors and center the steering. Right, once everything is leveled, the stop sign will appear, so now we can do our caster sweep starting from our 0 point. No. So now we're going to sweep our steering wheel left and right. Now into the center. And there our readings are. The left-hand side specifications, or the right-hand side are the actual readings. So judging by these readings, we certainly have the tires wearing on the insides. We now push the green button and we now center our steering wheel. Now when centering the steering wheel, we're going to mount the steering lock in. I always confirm that by taking the steering wheel and playing it nominally from side to side to make sure that our settled point is in the center, so we'll end with a straight steering wheel after the alignment is complete. So now we mount our steering lock. The steering lock has now mounted, and now we get our live set of readings. So we push the green button one time and we now go into raised mode. Raised mode will be the gray button in the center. So we tap our gray button and we now prepare the vehicle to raise it up to continue with the alignment process. We now add the extenders so that the sensors can see under the lift cassette. Right, now once he's low. Right, we're now going to raise it to our final adjustment height. So raise it up first, and then when we reach our final adjustment height and it's leveled and locked in place, only then are we going to push the green button. Okay, once the vehicle is settled on the locks, and only then do we push the green button. And are we sure? Absolutely. So now it will memorize what it was down on the ground. We're now going to hit the green button one time to go to the rear wheels. We always adjust back wheels and then front wheels. We're now going to get to the back wheels and we are going to adjust the wheels. So looking at the screen, we notice that we've got on the right rear, we've got a bit more of a negative camber. The camber bolt is right here. So we're going to reset the camber there. and we're going to reset the toe over here. So those are our two adjustments. Coming too much. Minus 90, now let's go more. Same direction. Are you setting toe? That's perfect. Minus 59, spot on. Okay, so just nip it into place there. Okay, now we're going to go to the toe. A little bit too much. Now locking it in place. Perfect. Nice. But so we've now completed our rear wheels. We have a thrust angle of 0, 0, 0. Cambers are well within range. So now we're going to move on to the front wheels by pushing the green button. But we're now moving off to the front. Now, if we wanted to carry out a caster adjustment, we would simply have to tap the center of the caster thing, like that. Okay, and then we would unlock it by pushing the blue button. And that would make our caster live. To kill the caster, we would simply hit the lock button and the caster would be, dead once again. Now we're on our way to reset the front toe. So where would we like it to be? In the perfect world, each side should read 0.02. That is that's why you need the second range. 19. Okay, we now do the other side. Cool. Right now when tightening, we recommend using the double wrench, okay, which is a 19 to support the tie rod end and the 22 to lock the bolt. So you've got two opposing forces. It allows you to tighten with minimal movement on the tie rod end itself. But at that point, the alignment is basically complete, given all the numbers. So now we are going to push the down button, the gray button in the middle. Okay, we're now going to lower the vehicle down and we're going to do a test drive. Okay, so let's lower it down and remove our adapters. So we lower the vehicle for easier adapter removal. Once we've done that, we're going to lower the vehicle to the ground with turntables under it so we can activate our test drive. So to activate our test drive, we need front wheel displacement, for which reason we put our turntables and we predispose them by pushing them inward. And then of course we collapse the vehicle onto the turntables to verify our steering centers. We dispose them by pushing them inward. We push the turntable inward and then predispose them, so as the vehicle displaces onto them, they spread out. So notice how they spread. When we do that, we then float the vehicle by pushing the side of the vehicle. If the vehicle floats on the turntables, it means the turntables are free. Right, our next point is we push the green button, accepting the fact that it is down and in settled position. Okay. We push the green button one time, and then we'll notice that our red button, the figurine has changed, and we depress the red button to go into test drive mode. So push the red button. Okay, we are now in test drive mode. So now we've got to follow the instruction as listed. So it wants us to start the engine, rotate the steering wheel left to right, verify the center, and then of course, if necessary, jack the vehicle up once again, and then verify the tow. So that's what we're doing now. So now it's going to remove the steering lock. It's going to start the engine. Okay. It's going to play the steering wheel left to right to find center. No, that's find center, find center. Okay. The block is still in the center. That means the steering wheel is centered at this point. So we'll accept that as okay. We'll switch the engine off and then push the green button. Okay, then we get back to our before and after readings. So we're now going to push the blue button, which is our up button, which is now going to take us to our record part of the operation. Now the invoice number can be entered, so you've got a point of reference for a later date. So our invoice number we'll just put down as 123, for example. We'll depress it, and then the owner, I'm not sure who the owner is. Okay, and the license number is
B shop.
Shop.
B shop.
B shop. Right, the VIN number should have entered because we did enter it. And then of course the kilometers or the mileage would then be recorded, so if they ever come back at a later date we can see the distance traveled, you know. So now we're going to push the yellow button, which is our printer button. At this point we have two options. That is the printout, that's the before and after. Now if we push the share button, which is the little blue button, okay, at that point we are able to email the printout to the customer. Or if we select the printer on this menu, okay, we can select the printer that is shop connected, which is the Canon.
Is the printer not on?
It is on.
Oh, there it is.
There
Okay,
it is, yep.
took it a minute.
So just to press the Canon or just push print, the yellow button, that should print it. At that point it sends it to the printer, and the alignment is complete at this point. So you can do a live test drive, but the vehicle should be okay.